Welcome to Guitar Mageddon. Today we're going to talk about triads. Triad is the definition of a chord. That's where you take the root note, whatever note you pick, and you build a chord by skipping a note. A, skip to C, skip to E. A, C, E. And then we go B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A. See how if I use the circle, these make little triangles. E, G, B, E, G, B, F, A, C, F, A, C, and G, B, D, G, B, D. Over here, you can see it in another elegant way. A, C, E, B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B, F, A, C, G, B, D. And then the system repeats. A, C, B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B, F, C, G, B, D. A, C, E, B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B, F, C, G, B, D. Understanding these triads is going to help us dissect the fretboard, and we're going to create a keyboard on the fretboard. Your A triad, all of your A chords will be spelled A, C, E. A is naturally minor, meaning no sharps or flats. I have to sharpen the C. That's actually why we use sharps versus flats, in an effort to keep A chords spelled A, C, E, A, C sharp, E. That way it's spelled A, C, E and not A, D flat, E. That's why we have sharps and flats. B chords are always going to be spelled B, D, F. B, skip to D, skip to F. B, D, F. That's how it's going to look on the paper. And that's why we keep it spelled the same. B, D, F chords. We're going to map these out on the fretboard. B and F are naturally diminished, meaning I have to alter it to make a perfect fifth, the power chord sound. C, E, G is going to be all of our C chords. C, E flat, G will be C minor. In the case of chords that are naturally major, you lower the third note to create minor. DFA is naturally minor. You actually raise the middle note to create major. And that would be spelled DFA, DF sharp A for D major. That way the spelling is the same, and it has this DFA shape here. And that way we only ever have to worry about A, C, B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B, F, C, G, B, D, and then just play with the sharps. Moving on, E chords are also naturally minor. Side note, I remember that A, D, and E chords are naturally minor. So you raise the middle note for major. C, F, and G chords are naturally major, so you lower the middle note to make it minor. You use a sharp for A, D, E. You use a flat for C, F, G. And the sharps and flats are to accommodate the spelling. Moving on, we've got F chords, naturally happy. So I'd go F, A flat, C for minor. G, B, D, which is naturally happy. So I'd go G, B flat, D for G chord, for G minor. Then we've recycled all the way back to A. Now the spelling can be applied to A flat, C flat, E flat. A flat, C, E flat. A, C, E flat for diminished. That way any iteration of an A chord will always be limited to A, C, E. Our first order of operation is to just memorize the letters. A, C, B, D, F, C, E, G, D, F, A, E, G, B, F, C, G, B, D, then you're done. A, C, B, D, F, C, E, G, F, C, G, B, D, then you're done. I recommend drawing it out real colorfully. I like to put the minors in red and the majors in cool blue. Some people like to flip that around. Some people think of minors more cold blue and major as more passionate red. I'm colorblind. I just like to separate it. What we're going to do in Guitar Mageddon is we're going to apply all these things to the fretboard, and that's going to actually enable us to build a keyboard on the fretboard. And then we will let the shredding begin. having to go one hand here. A, C, E times 3. It's all about the triads.